Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. We're playing Eve. And we have Curse of the Lost, so there are 4 more rooms on this floor. That's no big deal. I can also go to this curse room immediately, because really, why wouldn't I go to this curse room on the first floor? There's no reason not to go on the first floor if you are confident enough that you will not die afterwards. I'm confident enough. Doesn't mean that I'm perfectly confident. Having a soul heart's pretty good. And I guess just because it's a free opportunity, I'll activate Whore of Babylon, which is 1.5 damage up after the first room. In the first room, it's like 2 point something damage up. But no big deal. Still don't even one-shot flies. Eve, please. Eve, what are you doing? Anyway, yeah, we'll activate that so that we have a little bit of extra damage and also some amount of extra speed that I don't recall. If there's a blood donation machine, I'll take that heart, spend it, but otherwise, probably not. Don't have any bombs, but I might get one in this room. That's entirely possible. Or a key. I like keys. Gluttony. That could be health up and full health, which I would take because I don't really play Eve to have Whore of Babylon active. We do have a 0.75 times damage multiplier, by the way, so it's really, really hard to get good damage, which is why a lot of people would focus on getting Whore of Babylon active, but I don't know. I kind of like not having it active just for, I don't know, proving that you don't need it or having an extra challenge or something. I don't know. I've played Eve enough times on camera without going for Whore of Babylon and won that I don't think I need to prove anything. And I mean, I also don't mean that in a way of like, oh, I'm good, check me out. I shouldn't have picked that up. I really should not have picked that up. I'm not going to get use out of it, and now I've just prevented an item from a mini-boss from showing up that I could use for rerolls, for example, later in the game. But there's really no reason to pick that up. That was pretty silly. Heals a full heart every 4 rooms. Are you saying that isn't the secret room, or are you saying that I misspaced? It could be here, theoretically, if the top secret room is down there, which it must be. Guess I'll play this for some soul hearts. I'll play it 4 times, basically. See if I get something good out of it. But I want to enter the next floor with 5 cents, just in case I can get an arcade, which, I mean, I can. It's just in case I do, is what I mean. Because then at least I'll get some use out of my Yum Heart. Top secret room pretty much had to be right there due to the secret room being where it was, because this room had to not be an end room. Otherwise, that secret room was not a possible location. So, that was map reading, which is good. Knowing some rules is always nice to do. So I picked up Blue Baby Soul, which bounces around the room, and it does cause our familiars to follow it if we have any. Usually. It doesn't always work for some reason. And it shoots homing tears. So it can be nice. It's generally not very useful because a lot of the time it's off over there shooting in the wrong direction. But if you position yourself such that it can be useful, then it will be useful. I don't know how much damage it does, but I'm okay with a familiar trinket because it's a trinket specifically, and I can drop it later. That's not a big deal to me. So that was an okay first floor, I guess. I got a range up. I have Whore of Babylon active, which is, I guess, the plus side here, since it's very helpful. Oh, those homing tears are also spectral. I forgot to mention. Okay, I want you dead, and then I can take this. Tears up. I expected full health just to troll me, but Tears up's fantastic. That's a great pill. Guardian Angel is also a great item. Not special, so I'm fine to take that. We also have the Dead Bird if we happen to get hit. It'll spawn, do 2 damage per hit. Good stuff like that. Gertie Jr., that sucks. That is just awful. So with Gertie Jr., you want to make sure that you have it charging horizontally at all times, if possible. Because as soon as it starts charging vertically, you're just in for the pain train. In general, like I said. Not always, but mostly you're in for the pain train at that point. Alright, packed it is. 0.5 damage up, 0.7 tears up, and 2 soul hearts. So now we'll have Whore of Babylon active all the time. And it was even dumber of me to pick up the Yum Heart than it already was. Tears down, bad gas. Alright, well now I know. Tears up is more up than tears down is down, so it really isn't a big deal. It's just that it still sucks. Basically. I will play that more. Also check this out. Alright. That doesn't help me. I wanted to check though. I had the scent. If only I had the Polaroid. Man, that sucks. Had I known, I would have played that while I had red hearts for sure, because that'd be great. This being the most likely secret room location is great for me as well, because I can get this chest and scent. Lots of money. I don't have any key or bombs, sadly, so I have to use a key to go to the shop. But it's very worthwhile because I have plenty of money, it's early in the game, and I could get something nice from it that would really change the game. That's probably not it, but I'm still gonna buy it because it could have, like, 4 tears ups in it, if we're lucky. Had 1. Okay. That was convenient. Balls of steel, awesome. That's 2 soul hearts, and I got another tears up, so I'm in good shape. I'm actually pretty happy with how this goes, and knowing that that pill is balls of steel is really nice. I don't remember which color it was, but that's okay. I'm gonna skip this item because it's a shot speed up, and I think that's one of the worst things to pick up in the game. It's my opinion. You're allowed to have a different one, but I'm not gonna change mine because I'm very, very deeply rooted in it. It's more a preferential thing than not, but I find a number of very real disadvantages to it that I would rather not have. But you can still like it and you can still use it effectively if you want to. It's just that effective use is more, in my opinion again, using it such that it doesn't detriment you rather than using it to your advantage. Because there are very few situations where shot speed is an actual advantage, as opposed to a preferential advantage. Alright, thank you Guardian Angel for blocking any number of tiers that you have blocked so far. Alright, come on. But we did get that 0.5 damage up from the pact, and we do have plenty of tiers because of stuff. 2 of diamonds, alright, that's much better than tears down. I can say that with complete confidence, so. Alright, that's always a scary situation, but I made it out. I found the bosses immediately too. The sad thing is I'm kind of likely to get a devil room or angel room here. Well, not angel room because I took a deal with the devil, never mind. Alright, that's a thing. 2 of diamonds could be useful if I get a pageant boy. Not like I can reroll, so I would get the most out of it. Nope. Keep your dodges on. Feels like this husk is moving way faster than usual. But I'm also changing its direction really, really consistently, which is a bit annoying. I can make it work. That's a shot speed up. Also a tarot card, but I only really care that it's a shot speed up at all. Pestilence, please. Calm down. We will get a cube of meat for this, which will be a second orbital. Guardian Angel causes orbitals to go 1.5 times as fast. Does 7 damage on contact. Cube of meat does 7 damage on contact. Both of them block tiers. So if I get a devil room here, I need a Krampus. I didn't get one, so I guess that's the real compromise of the matter. Though 2 orbitals is pretty nice to pretty much start off with. You know, this is pretty much where, I don't know, the game starts. It's like build your advantages and then get to the start. I'll probably end up taking the Hermit with me, since it's a teleport I can use for the possible devil room after the mom fight. I don't have red hearts, so it's not like I'm going to decrease the chance of getting a devil room there, most likely. Unless some things go pretty wrong between here and then. So I'm just going to kind of count on the fact that I'm probably going to be earning... Well, okay, no. I'm guaranteed the next floor devil room. So it's pretty unlikely that I get one on Depths 2. But it is possible, so I would like to at least allow for it to happen. Dang it, you. Alright, well, I can still do this. 1 bomb for 3. I barely made it out of the room there, which was pretty silly of me. 1 bomb for 1, and a chest, however, is not difficult at all. You have to leave the room and re-enter for the other one, so that it increases the blast radius of the bomb and changes the way the rocks do stuff. Like that. I hear a lot of people arguing about where that does and doesn't work in that particular room. It works, okay? Like, you can do it there, you can do it in the corner between the gaps. You can probably do it on the other side too, but a lot of people will be like, oh, it only works if you do it like this. That is not the case. It will work in a handful of different ways, and you need not worry so much about it. It's just about as consistent everywhere in my experience, so I'm not worried about changing, because it's not something that gets more consistent so far in my life. All right. E-lickers should not be too bad. Just don't play chicken with them. Alright, no drop, that's fine. We're still looking for the second item room, of course. Since, you know, I'm still lacking in having found that. It's the thing I like to have in my life. Alright. There we go. Same room as before, no big deal. Oh, that was close. That one decided it wanted to chase me for some good old-fashioned chicken action, except that's not how chicken works. You don't chase down your opponent when they back off, man. That's not cool. But B-lickers cheat, so it's cool, I guess. It's as cool as it can be. I do have plenty of range. I wonder what determines where the drop goes on that. I think sometimes it goes on the right one, and sometimes it goes on the left one. I don't know why. I don't know how that works. It's probably just a random thing. Okay, these dudes can, like, see you, even though they have no eyes. So it's annoying to deal with, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, I am going to do this room just to clear it and see if it has a path like that. This shop has a 50% chance to be greed, by the way. But if it's an option and I have an extra key, I'm still going for it. Alright. Okay, now 2 of diamonds officially gets me enough money for whatever I need. So that's nice, right? Alright, go away. There we go. Magneto, an item that I think is worse to have than not to have. You know, again, my opinion. Pageant boy, seeing it so it doesn't show up in any other boss rooms at least is good. Since I have enough money, I definitely don't care to take it just to double it. Alright. That might have sounded pretty cacophonous. I wouldn't doubt it. But it got the job done. And I mean, it's like actually just impossible to curve shots as fast as I could possibly shoot at that point in time, so I just did the best I could. I do have a key. Guess I shouldn't use it on this chest and should instead use it in the for the shop. So that's what I'll do. And then, yes, I know I have the hermit card, but remember what I'm saving it for. So don't call that a misplay. That's an intentional play. And while, like I said, I am guaranteed the devil room on the next floor, unless it's an XL floor, and then in which case, well, it's good that I saved it. While I am guaranteed it, and that does not mean that I shouldn't, that's what I thought that was. That was a better investment than otherwise. And I could get another cent for the key. I'm just gonna have faith. Anyway, this is still worth doing, I would say. Might not turn out that way, but I'm fine. I am fine. Alright, so I'm going towards the least likely boss locations first. There was no greed on that floor, and that's not greed. I don't want to respawn as Blue Baby, so I'm not going to take that item. Fine by me. Shop. Could be a thing. How do I still not one-shot them? My damage as Eve is just really bad. That 0.75 multiplier is just painful. Alright, that's fine. I like curse rooms, though. So it is depth 1. I am guaranteed this double room. Hopefully it doesn't tempt me too hard, or it gives me enough health to do whatever it is I want to, rather than trading away all of my soul hearts. Because, you know, that's never a great plan. It's just a plan that I employ when I'm feeling like, hey, I want this item more than I want whatever it is I have right now, as far as soul hearts are concerned. Right now, it really wouldn't work. Most likely. Don't want to speed up. I do need a key, though. I do want one of those. Can you help me? Can you help me? That's tears down, I knew that, so not interested in that one. That takes a key, so I can't really use that to get a key. So, yeah, let's not get hit by these brains. Okay, that's one more cent, which I guess could get me an arcade on the next floor at least, so that's something good. Alright, 5 more cents. There's a small rock. That is fantastic. I don't think I have any special items. I actually want a special item then, right now. That's 1 damage up, 0.2 tears up, and 0.2 speed down. All of which good for me in this current situation. Or at least in the case of the speed down. I don't mind it, it's not gonna harm me. So I'm cool with it. Because I'm still plenty fast, and I'm not planning on losing Whore of Babylon, most likely. Oh, that was close. Wait for that to disappear, take this, do this, and onward. Alright. There's another tinted rock. And if I hadn't taken the small rock before this, I could have gotten a second one here, but only the speed down and tears up stack, so it's not really something I'm worried about having. We will get Little Gish here, which is awesome. Familiar that shoots slowing tears. It's the best familiar in my opinion. Alright, how about not being a problem, Gish? Trying to get the quick 7 damage in there from orbitals every so often. And then backing off when it's, you know, not a good thing to be doing. I mean, I think it's worth it, especially when I didn't mess it up at all, so that would have gotten me another special item, but that's guaranteed. I can't, special item chance doesn't affect it. Alright, neither of these are worth taking for all of my soul hearts, that is for sure, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this floor. Is there anything I can do? Can I get to that? No, I can't get to that because it needs a key. There's nothing I can do to get a key right now. I could use the Hermit, but I'm saving that for a pretty specific purpose. That again, probably won't be worth it, but is still a thing nonetheless. Alright, plenty of money means that the shop will at least be viable when I get to that point. Alright, found the item room, which was my hope. A portable slot I don't think I need, although it's better than what I have, so I should take it. Which, I don't know, that's just not something that immediately occurs to me sometimes, because it's like, why would I be carrying something worse than the portable slot? What am I doing with my life in that case? But no, it's definitely better. It's just not what I'm after. Compass is good. Shows me the icon room locations for the floor, but not how to get to them. Treasure map shows me how to get to them. Full layout. Secret room, not top secret room. So we have the full map minus the top secret room for every floor where we don't have Curse of Darkness. It's like the second hit I've taken this run. I'm actually doing pretty well for damage. Not, like, for avoiding damage intake, is what I mean. So, hey, cool, a key. And, okay. Now I know where I'm headed, so I'm going to clear the floor and go to the boss last. Because that is just standard what I do. I don't need to use a key for the shop, because I'm going to be using the Hermit to get there after the boss fight. So I am set. And I'll gamble down to 15 cents if there's a fortune teller in here. But if there's not, I'm probably not going to bother. Because it's not that big of a deal to me. We will get the Polaroid after we fight the boss, which is good stuff. Alright, what do we have in here? Fortune Teller. Down to 15 cents we go. So since we have only soul hearts, the Polaroid will give us 5 seconds of invincibility every time we get hit. And that's awesome. Yeah, I would take the burnt penny. Every time I pick up a coin, there's a 50% chance that I also get a bomb drop. So, you know, wow, really? That's brutal. At least I got balls of steel for this. That's pretty nice. So I wasted 2 bombs in hope of getting a profit of bombs. That did not happen. But it's cool because there will still be money happening in this game, on this floor at least. Maybe we'll be able to get something in the shop. Maybe it won't be greed. But I think it has to be greed. Unless there's another mini-boss, which there isn't, so I think it has to be greed. So we'll have a nice greed fight. What the money? What the money happened right there? Do you see how I went from 18 cents to 43? That's not normal. That's just not normal. Dang it. So this time it wasn't worth using the orbitals, but it was fun, so that's what counts, right? I have plenty of soul hearts, it's cool. Don't worry about me. This is a pretty barren floor as far as icon rooms are concerned. Oops, I walked too far. Which is weird because I'm not fast. I'm not like that fast at least. So, I'll deal. Except that everything that's hit me has done a full heart of damage, which sucks because I can still take half hearts, and I would like to take a half heart ultimately. I will come back for this after I have the Polaroid. It's pretty pointless to mess with it right now. Does that just be a waste of a half heart, really, when I could get like 4 plays for the cost of 1? I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Nice. Okay, didn't get a bomb drop there, that's cool. And we have a tinted rock. I like those. Those tend to give me soul hearts, it's good. Nice. I could have planned that better, but it's okay because I got a ton of bombs when I got a ton of money. And, you know, that profited me. So it was worth it. Jeez, all I want like not just bombs. I want things other than bombs. But it's cool because I can just gamble with my portable slot whenever I need to. So it's cool. It's fine. Alright. Alright, fine. Don't worry. So this is a pretty decent layout of enemies as long as the charger doesn't get at me. But even then, I should be able to kill it relatively quickly. So it's definitely not worth taking the health up, even though I could easily gamble away the health. Oh, greed's not in here. I'll buy the soul heart, the key, and the tarot card then. So now that we have the Polaroid, strength, okay, that's a health up if we need it, basically. So that's cool too. Alright, so now half a heart. Alright, then we just get Spirit of the Night, Flight, and Spectral Tears for 1/2 a heart. I'm okay with that. Like, you don't have to worry about me. We actually have the Devil Room. Okay, I will take this with the express thing that I will spend my health no matter what. And I'll spend it on the tail. Makes it so that I'm more likely to get chest and golden chest drops and less likely to get other drops. Which is okay because I have a portable slot which can't give me chest and golden chest drops, so I'll be able to get my keys. But I took that health with the basically personal agreement with myself that I'm spending it no matter what. I don't want that. So having the strength card meant that I could spend it. The only thing that could have thrown me off there would be Krampus, which I didn't get somehow. I was pretty lucky. Oops. I couldn't get myself comfortably over the top of the rock in order to be immune to all of their evil plotting. Okay, now I'm good. Eventually they'll get at me, I promise. They do that. Parabites are just kind of annoying to deal with when you're trying to cheese them. It's all about the cheese, though. Cheese is the way. So, as nice as it would be to get keys, even if I don't, it's okay. Because I have this portable slot, it's pretty likely to give me some keys when I really just get down to it. So nicely enough, the dead bird can hit the hosts when they're not normally hittable. Don't want telepills. So, yeah, we have that advantage. If we have the dead bird for the room, at least. And hosts. Oddly specific, but turned out useful, so there you go. Not that hosts are difficult. I shouldn't have really taken damage in that room in the first place. But since I did, I had the advantage of not having to deal with them. Dude, seriously, these chests have sucked. It's cool, though. Ooh. Oh, I don't feel bad about that. It just sucks. Okay. Alright, well, never mind that. Taking too much damage. I mean, not that I don't have a good amount of health. Okay, that was really dumb. I could have moved, like, anywhere else and been fine. But while I have invincibility, I can use the orbitals pretty effectively. Hey, I found the boss. Curse of Darkness, of course, made that a little bit difficult, since I didn't have the full map that I normally would, because this run's pretty awesome in that way. Dude, you have way too much health. Die. Check this out in case it has growth hormones, but it didn't. So, we've got triachnid. That's a rare, I wouldn't call it a treat. Alright. So far, so good. And as long as it doesn't do the random attack, I should not get hit at all. No reason to take that. So onward to victory, or something. Oh, come on. That is just completely uncalled for, Isaac. It's like, oh, I heard you got the full map last floor? Well, let's say, no, you don't have the full map at all. I'm having, like, Balls of Steel flashbacks. Except that was the one round I won in that race, so... You know, I guess it's a good sign instead of a terrible memory or something. Okay, I want you dead, and then I can do this. Easy. Plenty of money to gamble on. You think that this is some sort of disadvantage for me. You're wrong, game. I don't know why I did that. I'll hopefully be fine. Now, if I were playing really a lot smarter than I am right now, no, actually that wouldn't be a big deal because then I wouldn't have the strength card. But it would be nice if I were at -1 health so that I could use the strength card without losing my Polaroid invincibility, because the 1.5 times damage multiplier is pretty nice to have. Okay, you need to die quickly. And that's pretty much all that needed to happen, so I guess it's all good. Balls of Steel, fantastic. Okay. Try not getting hit in this room so that I don't need to use the Polaroid invincibility to use the orbitals on the Mama Guts. But in the event that I do get hit, I have that opportunity. But it was cool, it worked out. What is this? Another strength card? Now that's unreasonable. Okay, so we have a boss challenge room here. If that has like the pentagram in it, then I'm totally in for it. If not, probably like a health up, and I don't really want that. Because this devil room's useless, I can't trade health in it, it's just gonna be a trapdoor to Sheol. Okay, you know what, that's worth it. One of each type of pickup, including a soul heart or eternal heart, but never a red heart. So I knew it would be useful because it's almost never an eternal heart. I've seen an eternal heart like once. So it works out nicely. And it's just 2 rounds. There are just 2 waves. And it also gave me a Balls of Steel pill, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I knew it was Monstro 2, and I was even gonna be like, alright, so the next one's Monstro 2. And I just didn't employ the Monstro 2 strat, so, you know, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. And if I were feeling particularly adventurous, I would be using the orbitals a little more to do extra damage. But really, the Monstro 2 strat is foolproof if you do it the safe way. So I would just be adding risk to go faster. That's Balls of Steel, and this is... I expected another strength card, so you know what? You win game. Because this could be really good, and I have 2 strength cards that I can come back for if I really need to. I can use this effectively if I get the Devil Room after the boss fight. In that I can pay for a Devil Room item with money rather than health, especially since there's definitely no trade in that room. Of course, it could also not give me a Devil Room item, but it's useful to consider as a possibility. Alright, well, fine. So the nice thing about Little Gish is that it will, like, if it slows Gertie Jr., it will fully stop its movement. I just took 2 damage, which was not necessary. I do not think so. Oh, come on, it's that way? Of all the directions it could have been, it's that one? Ugh, this game sometimes. What a rude game. Well, that's what you get sometimes. Okay, so it's up. Evidently. Oh, come on. Bad gas is not worth anything to me. Probably not left, but there was nothing left. So it should be like up from... Oh, it should be right from this room. That works too. I just didn't make a very detailed mental map. That's all. No big deal. I didn't need one. Obviously, considering that, you know, I didn't find the boss room until the last possible room that I could find. So since I have like 6 million bombs, gotta make good use of them. Alright, Monstro, you're gonna die. It's gonna be really glorious. I thought I was gonna get hit there, to be honest with you. Alright. We do have the dead bird doing its thing, so that's good. We didn't get repeated bombs. We were really close, though. We were like a matter of like less than 10 health, probably. I mean, we got it now. And we're on par with my worst case scenario speed for the kill. Haven't gotten Chubb to spawn at all. Maybe Deadbird will handle Chubb alone. That'd be kind of funny. Usually the heart itself will kill it for us. And we did get our Devil Room. This was my goal here. Let's see if our beggar buddy wants to help out. Show me the mark or something. Okay, what? That is the 3rd strength card, and it's just not even reasonable. Brimstone. Screw you, game. I don't want Brimstone. Hey, I didn't get Curse of Darkness. By the way, I'm probably going to lose because of not taking Brimstone. But it's like, I want to do this with Eve's just tears, man. I'll probably use the strength card in the Isaac fight, even though I won't have polar invincibility because of it. I think it's still going to be worth it. Maybe. I have 2 orbitals, so ideally I'm not going to get hit much anyway. And it pretty much could even out or just be exactly the same. That's what I'm planning for. And again, since I have all this money with my portable slot, I'm not worried about my key count. I think that I will be able to make keys happen if I ever need to. I'm just opening chests in hope of good things at any point in time. Because that could be more important than the items if I'm as disadvantaged right now as I could be. I backed myself into this really unpleasant corner, but it worked out like I hoped it would. So at least I've got that. Alright, you're not doing the random attack, that's all I really care about. Oh my god, I didn't move far enough trying to use my orbitals. Wow, almost dodged right into that. Alright, random attack. Could hit me whether I like it or not. Like that. At least that means I can use my orbitals moderately effectively. Flat penny, you're a little bit late. Like I said, I'm going to use the strength card for the big multiplier. That puts us at over a 1.0, which is good. Of course, that's only temporary, so it's good for now. It's good for this room. And hopefully I don't get hit so much that it is bad. Alright, really what I wanted from that beggar was mark. Like, if I had gotten the mark, that would have been great. But since I have a high fire rate and good tier blocking, I figured that high damage for this fight would be good to get me to the chest where hopefully I get something else that's high damage and makes my life workable. Okay. I should have placed a bomb, but at least I got some orbital damage in there, which was the real goal. Okay, now just don't be aggressive in your angelic baby spawns. Now that I've said it, it will be, but don't be too aggressive and we'll be fine. Wow. That's pretty obnoxious. I killed him pretty easily, that's good. Okay. Whoop. Ah. So many freaking angelic babies. So unless I get like the most amazing items that I could possibly get, I'm dead. And that's to be expected. Okay, that's not... Nothing is useful. Oh, look at the interesting secret room location. That does happen sometimes. Because there is, in fact, no other location that is possible on this floor. Alright, well, so now we gamble for keys, because I really need these items to even have a chance. So, now we just wait for keys. I need 3 more. And it should give them to me eventually. Unless I'm really unlucky. Which I might be, in which case I'm probably gonna die. Luck up? That doesn't help me at all. Unless one of these items is tough love and I actually get into it. Tears down doesn't help me either. 2 bombs doesn't really... it's gonna cut it close. As long as I get like 1 more item and it doesn't suck though, I can make this work. Come on, I counted on you. You gonna really let me down like this? This is tears up. That's like potentially bad. Telepills, don't use telepills in the chest. It can take you to the I'm error room, which is nothing. And unless you have another teleport, you're trapped and the run is over. So I wouldn't recommend that course of action. Is this for real right now? That doesn't matter. Like, I don't have... I'd die if I'm down to just the Eternal Heart. So it's not going to affect my invincibility. It's not going to affect anything. This is getting ridiculous, game. Do you understand how ridiculous this is? Hilarious. Oh my gosh, I got like 1 key and 50-ish cents. What do you want me to do about that? That doesn't matter to me. Super Lust. So Super Lust is the one that can drop the Heart, which if I had gotten a D6 would be a pretty nice reroll target at this point in the game. Because I can get a lot of them, and if I get this room a lot, I'm, well, since I have flying, I'm not mad. It's fine, I'm fast enough, I'm flying enough that it doesn't bother me. It's just like, if I could have gotten this room a lot of times with flight and D6, I'd have had this beautiful, beautiful, like, amount of rerolls that would have been great. That's Balls of Steel. That's, like, exactly what I need to be seeing right now. Since, you know, I didn't get anything nice from my buddy, the portable slot that I counted on for my life. Spider Butt charges every 2 rooms, by the way, so this is going to be something that I need to use more than I normally do. Because right now I'm pretty scared for my life, as far as that goes. Getting Lust killed last would be the most fantastic thing that could happen to me right now. So, we're going to try. Because then I could get the virus, which would allow me to do a lot of contact damage and then poison or damage over time whenever I'm invincible, which is like the biggest thing. Alright, we in there. Dang. I really don't need the luck up right now. Why am I even picking the telepills back up? I just like forgot what it was, basically. Alright, well, since I'm invincible, I'm gonna have to try and finish this Gertie Jr. as quickly as possible, so I'm just fighting one. Thank you, Little Gish. You have done so much good thing. So much good thing. Alright. Oh, hello. Nice meeting you here, Bloat. This is... Oh god, I froze him. That sucks. That was my mistake. I did not realize that I had gotten him slowed, and that meant that his jump didn't go anywhere. Oh my god, I messed up. I went too far there. Holy water does not help me at all. As it turns out, that would simply turn one of my familiars, my only familiar, into Brother Bobby, which would be a very, very real downgrade. Okay, this is stupid. Stop it. So I'm not going to be able to use this on the Blue Baby fight. Down the top secret room. I don't have any money, so chances are this does not save me as much as it could have had I had all the money that I spent trying to get keys. To be fair, that was ridiculous. That was just like actually absurd. I didn't understand that that kind of thing happened in real life. That doesn't help me. That allows me one more hit. And ruins my Whore of Babylon, which is why... That actually isn't a big deal. Like, my damage is okay without the extra 1.5, but I'm just, like, dead. I was gonna die either way, but I don't feel that bad about it. Alright, this'll work. Okay, the way I need to do this, like this. And I need to wait for those to pop back up, because they were gonna do it. And then this is just 6 cents. So... I guess we go on a chest-clearing adventure and hope that we don't die along the way. I made my way to Blue Baby, which is impressive in and of itself, but does not help me at all. Because regardless of whether or not I took that Eternal Heart, I was dead. Well, that was lucky. Thanks, Orbitals. You are doing really good work. Oh, never mind. If I die to this room, though, that's really bad. I should not die to this room. Don't walk into the shots. Don't keep doing that. That is not the way to stay alive. That is like the opposite of the way to do that. So... Come on. What are you doing, game? That's like among the worst things it could give me. Very minor fire rate up at this point, but it's speed up that I don't need. It's damage down when I'm Eve. It really just isn't something that I can make work. I almost died. Thanks, Orbitals. Alright, this room should be doable. That was pretty close. Thanks, orbitals. Guess I should actually employ quarter circle dodges. Eve starts really fast, so even without Whore of Babylon, I'm not slow thanks to the small rock. It's all good. Dirty, though. This is pretty much the easiest room in the chest, like, actually. Whereas there are some rooms that should be easy that I then end up taking damage in. Okay, Gluttony needs to die last. That's, like, the most important thing I can manage right now. I don't like you, Greed. You need to calm down. Also, you need to die already, Wrath. You have taken a lot of damage from me. Don't think I don't know it. Okay, this is bad. Hey, it worked out. I haven't gotten a health uphill, so I can get this item that I very much needed right then and there. I got a key. So let's pick up this item. Or, well, see what this item gives me. Oh, come on. I can't use that because I have not only soul hearts right now. That will not be helpful to me whatsoever. Unless I get hit once, live, and then get a half heart, which I think might be available to me. That would be nice. Oh, well, there goes my one hit, except that I'm most likely going to die, so I'm going to... I told you don't do it. I told you not to do it. Alright, so that's the end of the run. I can kill myself, but yeah, guess I'll do that. That's the first time I've ever done that before, by the way. The first time I've ever gotten that room. That is what happens when you get the Eye of Mara room in the chest. Your run is over without another teleport. So there you go. That was that run. If that telepills hadn't done that, it was most likely to take me to a room I hadn't been, or I had already been to. And I would have gotten that half heart that I think was available, but it might have been a full heart, in which case I was screwed. I could have taken the Razor Blade, and I would have been able to spam that while I was invincible to increase my damage, and I might have been able to beat Blue Baby doing that. That was my master plan. It might have worked out. I think that I could have made it work with 2 orbitals and what I had, but, you know, didn't get the opportunity. I would have had Whore of Babylon as well. It would have worked nicely, and that was the first room it activated, so it would have been a larger damage up. Could have worked. We'll never know. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, though. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.